All right, so we went through the process of just creating these sections that were drawn onto a bunch of lines that weren't really parallel to each other, I guess, in plane. Now we have this site, and we need to now recreate our 3D model based on this section. The section is assumed to be correct. The site is assumed to be. Now, Jesse, can you please tell me exactly what is the relationship of this building section with this site? Like, let me explain. Am I on the right side? Do I have to go up a little in relationship to the slope? Do I have to go down a little? Like, what's your relationship of these buildings with this?
You're on the right side, but it needs to go up. And like we need to address the slant. And so the big building and the one on this side, the left of it, are supposed to be on like one plane, and it goes down with the handicap slope into the like other building. So
is it something kind of like, what is it, like this?
yeah, it should be like, I think something
Is
like
that
that.
is that 90%, 80%?
Yep, that's pretty much right.
Okay. So you have a tiny little retaining wall here.
Yeah.
Okay. And your lot, how have you played with your lot? Like, we know these are circular elements that we're gonna have to like intersect with each other, but I want to situate myself in the right place before I start shooting with my shotgun, right? Like, I want to make sure I got it. So, it's very important to get everything in the right location prior to doing it. So, that's it. So my question is, what's your site like? Like, are we gonna cut a portion of your site to create this step in?
I think we need to, yeah. But the issue that I've been having is like there's a sidewalk in the front. So it needs to like be back a little bit. So it doesn't interfere with the sidewalk.
No, I understand. I just use this corner to align to, but you're gonna go back, right?
Yeah.
How much are you gonna go back? How many feet?
I think
Sidewalk,
it's probably like
the edge.
3 feet, maybe.
I mean, it's just be clear. Like, is it gonna be a flat sidewalk
Yeah,
3 feet off?
so this is the plan view. Can you still see that?
Uh-huh.
So this is the property boundary. It's, yeah, I mean, it's about 3 feet.
Do we happen to have this?
I have it in a different project. That's not
We're
in,
trying, so like what we're trying to do right now is build a model, which is essentially I could relate that to building a building with just one section. We're building a whole building with just site and a section. If we have the plan, we have more information, but I know the plans don't really talk to this section 100%. Is that right?
yeah, I mean, they do, but not exactly.
And you want the section to represent your model more than the plan itself. You can get the plan after you do the model too, right?
Mhm.
No worries. So you said 3 feet. Is that what you said?
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
So I'm gonna do minus because the arrow is pointing in one direction. Sorry, what did I do? So it will be this minus 3 feet. I move a tiny little bit.
I don't think that's enough.
No, I don't think that's enough either. So what is it? Sorry.
Yeah. Let's try 10. Like the details for the plan and the section are more like need to be more accurate. The 3D model is just more like representation of the idea. Like it needs to look like the other two, but the measurements aren't exactly the same.
All right, something like that. A little more excited, right?
Yeah,
10 feet, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this side, this element that's gonna be 3 feet off of this edge, and there's gonna be a flat sidewalk. It doesn't have to be flat, but is that right?
Yeah.
All right, so we've already placed this in kind of like a general idea where it's supposed to go. it's really not necessarily where it's supposed to go because I would want it to be centered in the circular elements where each one of the circles are gonna go. Add all the circles concentric, meaning like one circle is like this, and the other one's still center on the center of the other one, or they're just randomly located, right? They're random, right? You know my question? You understood?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're not concentric. Okay, got it. Got it. That's not a problem. It's not a problem.
and one building,
We're gonna need some sort of sense of where they go. I know, you know, we're gonna need to design it together right now. Like I can't
should I
use
see
the
if
plans
I
because go
should
ahead.
I see if I can put that plan view into the cloud lab so that we
Well, but the
can,
thing is, they're not really. It's not really accurate. It will be better. It will be kind of a resemble. It's like a map instead of a GPS. You know, if you
okay,
know how to remap, you could probably get there, right? But it will
yeah,
be, you know, it will be a little difficult. So let's just design it as we go. Okay.
okay,
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna change my seaplane again because it's not helpful. The seaplane I have is not helpful at all because I'm using the face. Now I need to use the plan so that I can begin creating the circular elements. So I'm gonna create another box. And I'm going to pick my seaplane to be the top of the box. That's it. I just want to make sure that it's on top. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a circular element. And there's multiple ways of how you create a circular element. You can pick two edges, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Edge 1 and edge 2.
okay.
You see how I'm doing it?
Yep,
And that creates a circle that has that diameter. Okay.
yeah.
Then I'm going to create another one right here, and I'm going to do the same thing. Okay. And I'm going to do another one right here, and that's
So, yeah, that's great.
hold on,
There's
hold
one,
on. I know you have questions. Let me just finish the first round of circular elements, and then we
okay,
can go on
sounds
to the
good.
next one. Okay.
Okay,
So pick the corner, pick the other corner. You have the circular elements. Now, where they go in plan, we're gonna work on now
okay,
in a minute. Okay. So we know their heights, we know all that. That's beautiful. That's great. Where they go, we need to start working on in top line.
okay.
Top line, you're gonna tell me kind of. I know there is an intersection between these two. Like, where do they go on site?
Can we take a look at this at the same time while we do?
We can, and I'm sorry that I'm reluctant to know 1 to 2 because it's just not like I can't see both screens. Like I can't see right.
Okay, this right here though, like this is a little food storage building that like needs to also be in there. That's a circle. And so, yeah, okay, we can see how it goes. All right, so they all need to back up a bit. Um, like, am I, should,
I have an idea. So could you that's a JPEG image, is that correct?
yeah, yep.
Could you get that JPEG image into the cloud?
Yeah, I
And I
can.
know a lot of students have a problem with that because
Such a,
your computer doesn't talk to the cloud. Like you have to literally load it onto your folder within the BAC.
it's a huge pain. I
Yeah,
absolutely,
a lot of my students have no idea how to do that.
I know
Um,
how to do it. It just takes a minute, that's
I
all.
have a solution. Email it to yourself and open your email on the cloud because you're already in the email cloud lab, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe
No,
not.
I'm not, no. Um,
So
yeah,
Cloud Lab has yeah, open it. Yeah, that. And email it to yourself. Yes.
I usually just put it in G Drive and then open it in there. I just need to do that.
Because I think you are already on Cloud Lab. That's Cloud Lab right there. So if you would
Yeah, it's
send to
just
some.
Cloud Lab. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I really was like, oh, Jessica doesn't. Jessica, no, Jesse doesn't really like me anymore because I didn't show up. But like,
No, it's fine. I'm just so stressed right
yeah,
now.
people get moody with this stuff. It's like, come on, man, I'm relying on you. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely hate Rhino. Like this is just such a, I just, it's not, it's not for me.
Everything is hard before it gets easy. While you get that, I'm gonna jump on a quick call. Pardon my that, you know. All right, so now that we've already gotten this image in here, we're gonna do something called picture frame. That's what I typically do. I hope they never change it. Picture frame. Don't tell me that they changed. I guess we can just find. Then we're gonna go to desktop. We know is
I
this,
think it's the screenshot, yeah, from today.
and then that allows you to just draw it. I guess before it was
Okay.
called picture frame, so that's why.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be exact, but it does need to be, relatively along those lines.
So does this rectangle right here represent this same rectangle right here?
Yeah, and this site, there's the checked line. So like all the slope in the back isn't even the site. Like it needs to make sure, we need to make sure that it's on within the boundaries. And I can adjust the plans and sections easy. Like that's not a problem for me. The problem for me is the 3D modeling.
All right, so we're gonna scale this baby right now, and the way to
Okay.
scale things is to say, you from here to here will be, well, not that. Scale you from here to about here will be you from here to, okay? And that
Okay.
gives you a better sense for what.
Yeah. And it's like really accurate. Like it's not 100%, but I mean, I think it's close enough for what I need to do.
Yeah,
Like,
all this work just to get us to be able to place this circular element kind of
yeah,
generally where
yeah.
you have them. This one turns out to be big. It's bigger than.
You make it a little smaller, that's fine.
You want it a little smaller?
Yeah, sure. It needs
No,
to
I
be.
want to know what you want exactly. Not like sure, like just to get by.
Yeah,
Like,
I want
what
to
do
go
you actually want?
because there's an exit in the back, so and they're gonna exit right off the slope of the site. So yeah, I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's good.
You just click shift and you do
Okay.
this, okay?
Yeah, that all the same, like symmetrical, right?
Yeah, it's all a perfect
Okay.
circle, not symmetrical, but like that's perfect. Yeah. And
Yeah, that
then
one needs to be smaller too. Yep, there we go.
okay, kind of like that. This one needs to move down a little more. That. I guess this one was really far off from where it needs to be. Like this.
Perfect. And then we got to add this other little one over here.
No problem. And one thing I'm going to, I don't wanna, like I'm training you how to swim with the sharks, but I'll let you swim with the sharks. So I'm getting to a point. I'm gonna get the models,
Yeah,
and then you're gonna swim with the sharks. Does that make sense?
yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, that's good there. Beautiful. Now we can go in perspective. Beautiful. And now we can extrude all of these guys in relationship to your section because their heights will be correct. Hopefully, it's just the fact that these other
Yeah,
pieces were not correct. So we're gonna select all of them.
okay.
Are they the same heights? No, they're not actually.
No, 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 they're not the same height.
Hold on. So this guy, screw from here.
You know about the different like wall thicknesses and stuff though, right? With the curves and everything, because
You're getting ahead of yourself. First,
okay,
you gotta do a very paper thin, very simple. Everything is very simple. We already discussed all of this, so I know exactly what you want.
okay. I just didn't know
Okay.
if you remember because I know you work with a lot of different
No,
students.
no. I
Okay.
got it. Sorry, I got it. I also know that we gotta cut glass through it. Like, there are a lot of things we.
Okay.
So, trust me, I wasn't just like I was thinking about this project for a couple of days from when we spoke. So it wasn't like, oh, I don't like puzzles that I can't solve. Well, I like puzzles that appear that I can't solve, and then I want to solve.
As long as they're not on a Mac.
When I bought this Mac and I have it here in my backpack and I never even open it. Like I never even open it.
Okay, yeah, I know, yeah, the extrude, that one looks a little crooked,
Something is funny about it.
is it? Or maybe it's just me, I don't know.
No, it looks funny. Well, we could just do elevation. Yeah, that's definitely crooked. Something is wrong there. Maybe this was not straight. Hmm. Could it be? Okay. Yeah, I don't. It's certainly not straight. There's a way of fixing it. Yeah, it's not straight. The good thing is, I think you can pick a point. That's not help either. Okay, that was too good to be true. I have an idea. I got it.
Okay.
It's okay. Um, what did I do? I wanna redo. All right, so that's that situation. We'll figure that situation in a minute.
Okay.
Let me just extrude it. I have a solution to how to get it back in place. What is this trying to do now? Why- Hmm, What I'm gonna do? I'm going to grab this circle that I know is perfect. And I'm gonna go and plan. What am I doing?
Hmm.
Go and plan. I wanna just select it. And I'm gonna go in plan. And I'm going to just grab this guy and use Alt, which will be Command.
Okay,
Back. And then you're gonna go here, here. Oh, you know what? It's actually a good size. The only issue is it's not the right height. We'll fix the height. All right, so that does it there. I'm gonna screw this up.
you can get rid of the, you can hide in the trees or whatever if they're in your way, I'm not really care.
Just locking them. You just
Okay.
type on. You can type on lock, and they will just.
They can move around too, I don't really, it doesn't matter. I'm supposed to put this in renderings, like render this afterwards, and I don't even know, I just wanna get something.
I think you're thinking about everything. You need to start thinking about one step. You just gotta get uh 5 circles with thicknesses into a plan.
Yeah,
You know, you have kids, right?
I have 3 kids,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
little steps.
I'm
The only reason why I'm saying is just baby steps. Baby steps. Right now, I'm making this bigger than what it needs to be.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna hide this guy. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. So no, we have all our circles, right? There's no
Yeah,
more.
there's
It's
that
just
little, there's this
this
little one over here, this one right here.
this one, right?
Yeah,
Because our section doesn't help us anymore.
that section doesn't have that one in there.
No, because it's cut in a different way. But now the section glass pieces don't help us either because this doesn't align with this design.
Can you scoot it over a little bit?
No, but I mean, it was kind of randomly created anyway, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, so it was randomly created, but they have to like line, like, the materials have to line up, like between the buildings. See how the
No, no,
line,
I got it. You know what I'm
yeah,
thinking?
that's really the only thing that matters.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Like if it's a rough approximation of that, that's fine, I don't care, but like my teacher was really like adamant about not having concrete like line up with the glass of the other building, which I get it, that's would be weird.
So here's the thing. You just want continuity between one building and the other.
Yeah, yep,
So we're using our good friend again,
okay.
the projection. Oh, look, it's somewhere, nowhere where I thought it was gonna be. So still probably. Hmm. Mhm.
The retaining wall doesn't, like, I can just fix that later if it needs to be moved over to get the design on the building, that's fine.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about how these guys, how we're gonna project these cuts into this building. That's
Okay,
what. So honestly, I'm gonna hide this.
okay,
I think at this point we don't care about the section. It's irrelevant.
okay, that's fine.
So how do I do? I think I'm gonna grab this guy and cut our new section. Where was the section being cut before? I'm just trying to get an idea. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be
Um,
like that. It's okay.
yeah,
Maybe I can split this. Intersect that, no, that. All right. There's a lot of noise in here. I need to just look at my circle, my ball, my phones or whatever, cylinders, and my plane. Like this site is driving me crazy. I need to just have exactly what I care about.
can you isolate, are you gonna isolate that?
That's a good point. That's a good point. So I can do invert selection.
Okay,
I think there is a thing called. Is there an isolate? I don't think there's isolate. Is there? I don't think there is something. What I do sometimes is I just move it like 500 feet away.
Okay.
And then I know it was 500 feet, so I just move back 500 feet again. I'm thinking, just give me one second. I need to be able to draw my glass path onto some surface that then I can cut off of these elements that path. And I'm just struggling trying to figure out how to do that right now. Like I want to project it onto that piece. Maybe I can just use that as a seaplane. Maybe I can just draw some sort of rectangle onto that seaplane. Maybe I can draw how I think the glass should be.
Is there something we can draw the curve right on the surface, or is that not like something that you can do?
What do you mean?
Like draw a curve on surface? I don't know if that's like, can we like draw right on the cylinders?
No, you can't because they have a different normal. You
Okay,
know, so they are circular elements are made out of a lot of straight elements.
yeah,
So you can't draw perpendicular to a particular one.
okay, okay,
So what I'm thinking, because I know what you want to do, like ideally you could make this thing varied all around it, but that's difficult. That's very difficult to be honest.
okay.
Because
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
I will use like probably grasshoppers like that,
Okay.
but I almost don't even want to snap to anything, and I maybe just wanna orient my view the surface. That's weird though because well, doesn't matter. I think these circular elements are cool, but let me. I don't know. I don't know how you want them to be. So I'm creating this thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Okay. I'm creating this
like I
weird.
said, it can be just an approximation as long as they connect. That's all I care about. And there needs to be a door, that big door on the bottom of the main building. So that's all.
So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna extrude it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it go the whole way through. Then I'm gonna unlock all of these objects, and then I'm gonna say split. Split you, you, no. That. Split you, 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 think those are the main ones. I don't know why this other one doesn't. It doesn't have height that would make it work. And then I'm gonna use you and you to split them with. Beautiful. Now this material,
Hmm. Okay,
you see how now it's like
I see, yeah.
this could be turned into material. I'm just doing it for
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Yep.
this guy can go now. I was just using it as a screen.
What about the other one? Should we do that one now too, or just leave it?
These other guys,
Yeah. Well, the little one doesn't really need the glass because it's just a food storage building. This is supposed to be like a kitchen, like community kitchen. The one on this that stands alone, that definitely needs to have the 3 layers as well. It doesn't have to be the same 3 layers because it's not lining up with anything, but it needs to have like 3 layers. Like, would it be better to do that now or just work on the other stuff?
I'm recording this and I just did it, so you could try to figure it out. But I know your point. If the other one needs to do it, you just need to draw another rectangle and do another piece. I just didn't want to draw this random line that would just fly in space because they're not connected. These three are
Okay,
okay. There are a couple other things that need to happen. This doesn't
yeah,
happen inside, so we need to split more. We're
yep,
gonna split that guy using this guy, and
yeah.
then you can delete the left one. And then you can split this guy using this guy. Well, but in this case, no, because this guy
Well, yeah,
drops.
we need,
Yeah.
one of
So,
them has to have the wall. I think keep splitting the small one
so we're gonna split that guy using this guy.
and like maintain the circle in the main area. Yep,
This didn't want to do it. Didn't want to split. You know why? Because they're not the same height. Just because of that, they didn't. And if I change it, then it starts changing the glass. Oh, but, all right. I have another idea. With this guy using this guy, that would. And then this can go. We're working. It's a process.
I know.
Split this, no, no, that. This guy using this, this, this. I think he did it. Oh yeah, he did it. All
Okay.
right. And then
So it needs, every layer has to be selected, I guess.
yeah, you see how now we're creating this kind of embrace situation.
Mhm.
The bottom one is just tough. I have a solution, and it's
Why did the bottom one disappear on the big
the bottom one
circle?
don't then disappear into it. What do you mean?
Like, see on the bottom here, there's this, the big circle doesn't connect.
This doesn't continue. We split it. This one,
Yeah,
we split it, and we don't need it because we need a space between the two spaces. We don't need any of them to show up.
okay.
So there's a tool called solve points on. Solve point on. It turns points of any element on and off, and it allows you to put up and down. So one solution that we can do is set the camera to elevation. let's yeah, it's showing everything else now. Huh? And then you can lift this guy. Ideally, you would actually move it and have the all snaps and make sure that it intersects. He added a bunch of lines. Sorry about that. We can fix it later. Yeah, 'cause we want it cleaned up. We don't want it with a mesh. But split. Who's cleaning that? Using actually split that. Using that. And see. Yep. Got it. See now you can walk through that piece.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need this glass either. See? That. Using that. Let's see if you got it. Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
So now, I mean, now these guys are starting to make some. Okay. That's the process of just splitting one by one, little by little, going one by one. So the next thing then, after you do that, now I don't like this too much because it has that texture. It's not, it doesn't render like that, but I'm gonna use a tool called Dupe Edge. It allows you to duplicate an edge of an object, right? Then I'm actually gonna delete it. You're like, what? Yeah. And then I'm gonna do Dupe Edge again. And I'm gonna dupe this edge. Then you select the two and you can just say lock.
Okay.
Wow, that has another kind of, I think it's just to get rid of the text. But yeah, in that case, but it was just to get rid of it.
Okay.
Sorry, are you moving something?
No.
All right, so what I'm gonna need you to do is to repeat the same steps for this. This one can actually go. Then you're like, okay, but we gotta put a roof on this. Yeah, we do. So very simple. You can actually do the dupe edge that I just taught you. And that creates a surface, and then you can say,
You just cap it?
well, no, you could do cap. Yeah, you could have done cap. In fact, cap will be just selecting these and saying cap. That's it.
What about the difference in wall thickness though?
Yeah, I know. And I think I've
Okay.
explained that to you before, but I want to get them all cut first. Because if
Yeah,
you don't, then they're gonna be weird.
okay,
So how do you do it is offset
okay.
surface. Offset surface, okay?
The cap doesn't work on the other two either. I already tried that on a different project because it's not full circle.
Hold on. Because one thing, one was the roof, the other one was the walls. Which one you want me to attack?
I guess the
So,
walls, I don't know.
so the walls is offset surface, right? And
Okay,
it tells you where you want them to grow. I typically want them to grow back. So I say F, it flips it, and then I say 6 inches.
okay,
Well, it didn't do that. You just click the distance, say 6 inches. And that's it.
okay,
That's the, if you want it to be more pronounced, make it 8 or whatever. But you have to do it for all of them. Maybe not the glass. Maybe you leave the glass like that thin, but all of this one. So, but check this out. If you already did that, you can just say the same command, enter, enter, and it does it. Same
okay,
command, it's already enter, enter, it does it.
okay.
Same command, enter, enter. I think he's flipping it outside, but I like that little seal. That's beautiful. You see what I mean?
So yeah, that's fine.
It gives a
As long as
character.
they're the same.
Gives a character. The other one is not, so we're just gonna have to undo again. But yeah, because this one I flipped it.
Okay.
This one is inside. So I'll undo all of that stuff. Right? All right, so and then yeah, I told you that you can do dupe edge for the roof because we already know how to do the thickness. Dupe
Okay.
edge, and then you just say surface, like planar surface, and it just makes a roof. And you're like, okay, but wait a minute, Arwen. Do I have to do a dupe edge here? But this thing is not closed. So how am
Yeah.
I gonna get that? It's a good question. Good question.
Yeah.
You could say planar surface, and let's see how it goes. It doesn't let you because it's not like that. Well, I have another solution. Dupe edge. Doesn't matter which one. That edge doesn't matter. Move it down. I just said move. Move. And you can just say, you know what, I'm moving this guy down. Okay, so that moved it. They should be in the same line. That's weird. They should be in the same line. Because essentially this piece needs to, you know what I'm trying to say?
I think you're trying to move it down and scoot it over and then cut it out.
You got it. You know what to do.
Yeah, I know what to do. I just everything floats all over the place and I can never get stuff to line up.
It's a yeah, it's frustrating. I get you.
Like I know the basics. It's just like I don't know. This one was more complicated than
I have another idea. So I think these, like duping this edge right here, it's better because then
Okay.
you can say a split. You're gonna split that edge. You're gonna use this to split it, and it should create. Here you go. It should create a piece. So now I don't think you're paying attention to me, but now you could actually grab that guy, bring it up, and you already have it. Oh, I didn't move it perfectly, but I got it probably. Inspect the situation a little closer. That here. Ah, it's not working how I want it. I'm upset.
You have to, well, I tried to do that too. I tried to make like an arch or an arc and like connect it and then make a surface and it wouldn't connect. I don't know. It like didn't work. I spent like an hour trying to do this yesterday. Like just that one roof.
I just don't know why that it's not moving correctly. It should close out nicely, and it doesn't. You see that?
Yeah, I know. I had the same problem. That's why I was worried about that one roof. I also have a meeting at 10:30, because I'm like working right now. Can I try to I'm gonna try to split the other building myself and make the wall thicknesses. But can we meet again at some point to go over those two roofs and then like how to get it back on the site and address like the ground levels? Because that's like I just don't know how to do that part.
Yeah, but by the way, very quick. The roof, all you're gonna do is the following. You're gonna do this. You're gonna say close curve. It's gonna
Okay.
close the curve. You're gonna plan out the surface. You're gonna make it. It's already bigger than what it needs to do. You're gonna split that roof. That roof you're gonna split using this,
Okay.
and it's gonna cut it. And they already cut it, and that's it. It's simple. You just have to make the roof bigger than what it needs to be, and that's it. You got it.
So you just use the close curve command?
Yeah, I duped the edge and then say close curve. Then
Okay.
it closed it nicely, and then I just splitted it with this piece.
Okay.
I sometimes go around to show you different tools, but like I think you're not in a learning mode right now. You just want to get the job done. Like we have to get the job done. Like that, ultimately, you fail if you don't get the job done. So learning is important, but passing is more important.
I want to learn as well, but like, yeah, I'm really stressed right now. So
Yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna,
so you see dupe edge,
yeah.
planner, split.
Okay.
So you're gonna grab that guy. You're gonna split it with this other, with this guy. Not letting me pick it. This right here, and
Mhm.
then you delete the leftover piece. You
Okay.
already have another roof. The
Okay,
roof's already, you see how the roof is done?
I do, yeah. Yep,
Pretty much it.
okay.
In this one, if you need to draw another wiggly section piece, just draw a rectangle, draw what you want perpendicular to that rectangle and try to extrude it.
Extrude it and then split. I think I can do that. I'm gonna try to do that.
This is recorded, so I'm gonna upload it and you can watch it, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that and then do the doors and stuff. Do you have time again?
I don't think so because I'm picking up my kids today.
No, not today, like Monday or something.
Monday is a holiday, so I'm out, and Tuesday it's a spring break next week here. So like I'm like on daddy duty. That's why I was saying I'm sorry, I was on the phone with them. They were excited to pick the clothes that they're gonna wear with me. So yeah.
Okay. All right,
It's a
that's
little
okay.
tough. Wednesday I'll be available, but I don't know if it's too late. Wednesday and Thursday I'll be available.
I could do Wednesday, yeah.
So let's send me options for Wednesday, but it will be probably later afternoon, like we've been doing 5:30. So okay.
That's fine. Yeah, anytime on Wednesday that you can do it is fine with me. I'm
Right.
gonna work on it between now and then, obviously.
Yeah,
So-
watch these on slow motion and you'll
Yeah.
get it. All right.
Okay. I
Thank you,
will.
Jesse. Bye bye.
All right, thank you. Take care.